Faded Glory, The Doppelganger Gambit. Chapter 1. The Shadow Behind the Throne. The President of the United States, once a symbol of hope, had grown reclusive. His public appearances became rare, and his speeches, once filled with vigor, now seemed hollow. Behind the scenes, whispers circulated among aides about a secret even they weren't privy to. In truth, the president was often replaced by Echelon, a synthetic doppelganger engineered to maintain the illusion of strength and stability in turbulent times. Chapter 2. Echelon's Creation. Deep beneath Washington, in a lab funded by the Global Union, Echelon was born. The architect, the Global Union's shadowy leader, oversaw the project, using cutting-edge transhuman technology to ensure Echelon's perfection. Blending organic tissue with synthetic components, the double was designed to mimic every detail of the president, except for his voice. To maintain the illusion, Echelon spoke little, relying on controlled gestures and rehearsed interactions. Chapter 3. The Architect's Agenda. The architect sold the doppelganger program as a contingency plan to ensure global stability. In reality, it was a means of control. Synthetic doubles like Echelon allowed the architect to manipulate world leaders, subtly guiding their decisions. Behind the facade of diplomacy, the seeds of a unified, subservient world were being sown. Chapter 4. Carlos's Intel Commander. Carlos and his rebel faction uncovered whispers of the architect's synthetic doubles while infiltrating the Global Union's communication network. Skeptical at first, Carlos dismissed the rumors until he intercepted footage of Echelon. The video revealed the doppelganger attending a high-security meeting in the president's place, a meeting that coincided with the president's alleged illness. Chapter 5. Raven's Assignment. Raven, Carlos's trusted operative, was tasked with infiltrating the upcoming Global Union Summit where Echelon was set to appear. Posing as a junior aide, Raven's mission was to confirm the rumors and, if possible, sabotage the summit. Her ability to mimic others made her the perfect candidate for the job. Chapter 6. The summit Raven's infiltration revealed the extent of the architect's influence. Echelon stood among world leaders, his mannerisms flawless but his aura cold. Raven's transhuman senses detected subtle inconsistencies, movements too precise, expressions too calculated. The security detail around Echelon, robotic and eerily synchronized, confirmed her suspicions. Chapter 7. The Lab's Secrets. Carlos pieced together the puzzle with Raven's intelligence. The architect's lab, hidden beneath Washington, was the epicenter of the synthetic double program. It wasn't just Echelon. Other global leaders had been replaced or controlled. The lab became the rebellion's next target, a mission that would strike at the heart of the architect's power. Chapter 8. Planning the Infiltration. Carlos and Raven assembled a team for the lab assault. Each member brought unique skills, hacking, demolitions, and combat expertise. The plan was to penetrate the heavily guarded facility, retrieve evidence of the program, and destroy the lab. Time was short. The lab was rumored to be developing an even more advanced generation of synthetics. Chapter 9. The Assault. Under cover of darkness, the team infiltrated the lab. The facility's defenses were formidable, with automated turrets and synthetic enforcers guarding every corridor. Raven's ability to mimic voices and appearances proved invaluable, allowing the team to bypass several security layers. Chapter 10. The Truth Revealed. Inside the lab, the rebels discovered rows of pods containing incomplete synthetic doubles of global leaders. A holographic projection of the architect appeared, taunting them. "You think you fight for freedom, but you cling to a dying world," he said. The lab wasn't just a factory. It was the architect's workshop for reshaping humanity. Chapter 11. The Showdown. As explosives were planted throughout the lab, the team faced their greatest challenge, a synthetic enforcer designed for combat. Raven engaged in a brutal duel, relying on her enhanced reflexes and ingenuity to outwit her opponent. Carlos led the remaining team to secure the evidence and set the charges. Chapter 12. Escape and Sacrifice. With the lab on the verge of destruction, the team made a desperate escape. Raven barely survived her encounter with the enforcer, sustaining serious injuries. One member of the team, however, chose to stay behind, ensuring the explosives detonated despite overwhelming odds. The lab erupted in flames, a testament to their sacrifice. Chapter 13. The Fallout. The destruction of the lab was a victory, but the war was far from over. The evidence they recovered exposed the architects' plans, sparking distrust among the global union's populace. Carlos and Raven knew retaliation would come, but for the first time, the rebellion had struck a significant blow. Yet the question loomed: was Echelon truly destroyed, or had the architect already deployed an even more insidious replacement? To be continued,